Tuesday, August 16th. The year is 2022. So some of you got upset about the video I did yesterday about those three young men who were in that hit and run in Chicago outside that club at 5 o'clock in the morning. They're in the bar. Some type of fight breaks out inside the bar, inside this gay bar. From what I understand, at that particular bar, they have a lot of fights that happen over there. Fight broke out inside the bar. It stumbled out into the street and into the road, and along comes a car, whether intentional or unintentional, and it ran their asses over and killed them. So, and I'll say this again. Go home when these bars close. Take your black, ignorant ass home. Go home. All this fight inside these bars and clubs and hookah lounges and acting a fool. That's why I don't go out anymore to any of these gay events. Whether it's a club, a bar, restaurants seem to be okay for the most part. I've never seen any fights there, but it's always these fights at these bars, these clubs, these lounges. These niggas like to fight and act a fool. The last few times I went out, these big fights break out. What the fuck are y'all fighting about? What over what? Go your black, dumb, ignorant ass home. If you ain't got shit to do, go home. Unfortunately, that bar stumbled out that restaurant, out that club in Chicago. That fight stumbled out there into the streets, and it ended tragically. This ain't the first time it has ended tragically outside these gay bars where a car was involved. And it won't be the last time. It's like this is something wrong with these ignorant niggas. Go your dumb ass home. What the fuck you fighting over? Drunk? High? What is it? I don't get it. I don't go around it. I don't go nowhere. I don't go nowhere near that shit. If it ain't happening during the daytime, or I've actually seen them damn motherfucking niggas fighting at Piedmont Park during a pride event, and big old crowd of people fighting. I said, what the fuck is going on here? And here's the thing. Some of y'all don't have a problem with the fight. It's the car. He ran him over. Of course, I have a problem with that too. I can see the video. The man clearly mowed him down like rag dolls. Had not had their black asses in that street fighting. And the people say they didn't even know they were in the street fighting. They should have been. They shouldn't have been in the street fighting, and then they wouldn't have got hit by that damn car. That's what I will say 1,000 times. Go your ignorant black ass home. It can't be that damn hard. What the fuck are you fighting for? Over what? The one guy had just got back in from Los Angeles. He really fighting over a nigga. What is it? Y'all fighting over what? They're all dead now, so I guess it don't even matter, does it? Somebody got in the car. They claim, some people saying, well, he got in the car and intentionally done and ran over. Well, the police ain't made an arrest yet. That car is registered to somebody's name. Either that car was either stolen, or the person who owned that car, who was behind that wheel, then fled. They don't know who it was behind that wheel of that car yet. The car is registered to somebody. Was it a rental? Was it stolen? What's the deal with this damn car? Have they got to the owner? See, once you figure that part of it out, then you'll kind of get to the idea who was behind that damn car. I was driving down the highway a few months ago, and this car came flying down the road. Somebody was in the car. I got over. I said, oh, shit, that car's stolen. And my friend said, why you say that? That car ain't stolen. And lo and behold, here come Georgia State Patrol, and all these people flying by. I said, listen, I've been living in Atlanta for 30 fucking years. When you see a car driving that recklessly, get your dumb ass out the way, because that motherfucker was driving that car didn't give a fuck about who he was going to harm, wreck, kill. He didn't give a fuck. We got on further on up the road, sure enough. The man did wreck the damn car, hit the two other cars, and ran. He didn't get far. The car was stolen. Just like I said, when it shot by me, I said, oh, okay, that nigga, that car's stolen. You don't drive that recklessly. Like he even trying to run from the damn police. Yeah, I ain't no fool. I've been around a long time. If this person was inside that bar, right, but because we going on day Tuesday now, this happened a day or so ago, They should have video of the person going to the car, video of the person getting in the car, video of the person starting the car. I mean, pretty much. Then they said somebody said it was a video taken from the inside the car that was posted to social media. I have not seen this video, so I think that might be a rumor. If you've seen a video of that person who hit them inside his car, recording that, when people hit that car because they bust out their windshield, where is this video? I haven't seen it. I don't think the police, and this is just rumors run wild, run wild. I could be wrong. I mean, the internet is a vast space, and it very well could be some videos of the person who hit them, might have made it. I don't know. I ain't seen it, and neither the police have not reported this. This is just something that's on the internet, rumors. Go home, niggas. Take your dumb ass home. And if you feel like fighting somebody, fight yourself in your own home. Stay out these fucking clubs. The only thing I want, and I keep telling these young gay guys, stay out these clubs. My friend Solomon shot and killed leaving a gay club. I thought that same week he sat at this dining room table right here. Not in his house, I was at a different location. Oh, you heard me knocking. He said, what is it? What's going on? I'm just talking about these ignorant ass niggas. I know they ignorant. Yeah, they ignorant, honey. Them niggas ignorant as hell. They out there fighting in the middle of the street and got mowed down like damn sheep. Like damn rag dolls. Instead of tearing their asses home. They should have went home and they got in bed. 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. They went up grabbing up his pants. That was the last time he grabbed up his pants too. Did y'all see that part? He grabbed up, icing up his pants. He had a belt on. Seconds later, it was over with. That fight ended. Catastrophe for all involved. There was no winner. Well, the Buick won it. I ain't being funny or nothing, but the Buick won that fight. Idiots. Go your ass home. Go home. You need to go to your cage, all this biting over here and stuff. Go home after these bars and clubs. They fight. Here's another video here in Atlanta of this guy in a convertible. And he got into a fight with somebody else I happen to have known who always fighting. It's always the same people fighting. You have to wonder, goddamn, you don't fight this that much. Go get in a boxing ring. You know, make some money off of it. It's just fighting for no reason. But there was a video in Atlanta, this guy in his convertible, and they got to fight, and the guy was driving the car trying to leave Friends. He was leaving a night spot here in Atlanta called Friends. I've been there. And the people standing around, he trying to get past. Well, he couldn't get past, and I guess maybe the people didn't move out the way, or maybe he got too close to some of them, so the guy felt like, you just disrespecting me, so he started fighting the guy inside the car. The guy's fighting back, and he stopped driving the car, and they fighting. I'm watching this video, so these some dumb ass fags. They're just stupid. So I don't go near their asses. I can't stand their asses. I keep my distance. I ain't got time for all that ignorant ass shit. You about to tear your damn car up, fighting with some damn food. Then he go get a gun out the car, and people standing around. Here's the funny part. When fights like this break out, I get the fuck on. I'll be standing there watching that shit. Y'all want to see? You want to see me vanish fast? When them niggas start fighting, poof, I'm gone. I ain't got time for that gun part and the knife part and all the rest of that shit and all this other shit. I'm just innocent bystander, not involved in y'all nigga shit. Why the fuck would I hang around here waiting for a bullet to come out and get my ass? Because you niggas out there shooting at me. When I see them fights, whenever a fight kick off, like I dream of genie. I'm gone. I'm not hanging around there with no cell phone. I'm gonna record this for Instagram and Facebook and end up at your own fucking funeral. Y'all some stupid motherfuckers. Leave. Find something else besides turning up every motherfucking weekend celebrating poverty. Every weekend these fags turning up. We at the club, we partying, we drinking. You know, I look at Instagram, I look at some of these guys I know. Every weekend, you're fucking turning up. Then they say, I ain't got no money watching. I ain't got a job. I ain't got to. Well, stop turning all this motherfucking turning up, being a dumbass fag, drinking and smoking and sucking dick all night long. Then you might be able to find some work. Every time I go on Instagram, these niggas turning up. And these are old men. Yeah, man, by now you should have your life together. Own a beautiful home, dealing with Mexicans over here renovating, getting on your fucking nerves. You know, a lifetime investment. I spoke to a guy yesterday who called me. He lives in Texas. This nigga can't get his act together. There's always these attractive guys. I'm so glad I'm an ugly duckling over here. Ooh, Lord, thank you. Thank you, Lord. If you hear me up there, I don't know where you are, who you are, who you are. But thank you, but I was ugly. I was not the most attractive guy in my 20s. Thank God. We know he don't exist, though. I know y'all argue about it all day long. He do exist. Yeah. That's a whole nother video. But anyway, these niggas broke, ain't got shit, standing in the club, fighting in the club, barely got your life together. If you have a good job and you have your life together and you've been to school and educated, one of those guys was out there that was killed. He had all his ducks in a row. Why were you out there with the niggas? Now, at some point in time, you have to say, okay, I can't be part of this ignorant nigga shit. I done went to school, got an education, I got this good stuff, I got good shit going on in my damn life. You have to I learned in my very early 20s, 1991, 92, 93, about my first house in 1993, 23 years of age. But I made a decision in 1991 and 1991, 1992. I'll never forget this. I had to leave them niggas alone. They weren't doing nothing with their fucking lives. Now, I wanted to do something with mine. I had dreams and aspirations. But the first thing I had to do was drop them good-for-nothing nigga friends. I separated myself from them. I said, okay, I can't deal with this. I had my friend Robert Harris, and we were roommates. I packed up and left that shit. Robert, I didn't tell him I was moving. I just up and moved. He's like, you moving? I'm moving. I moved. Got my own place. Stopped going around them. All that ignorant nigga shit, fighting, reading folks out and fucking and all this shit. Enough. I don't want that for my life. You got to separate yourself from these niggas. If you have friends and associates and even family members who out there acting a fucking fool, leave their asses alone. There are some family members I wouldn't even go into McDonald's with. There are some family members we ain't going to Burger King because they're too ignorant. You separate yourself. You know they're acting a fool, drunk, acting a fool. Leave them alone. The kid that got caught killed in Texas, and there's always these family members who caught up in this bullshit, and then somebody trying to rescue their ass because they end up getting a bullet. I've seen that happen a couple times. You with your sister, she acting a damn fool, she causing a ruckus, and somebody try to beat her ass, and you try to save her ass from the ass whooping that she might rightfully have deserved, and you die trying to help her ass. Leave these niggas alone. Separate yourself from them. I'm so grateful I was smart enough in 1991, 1992, I had enough. I separated myself. I lived by myself for the next year. I'll never forget this. I had this beautiful apartment on Ponce. It was called the Dorchester apartment. It was gorgeous. They made it into condos later on. It was a beautiful apartment. I lived there alone. Rent was high as hell. I didn't give a fuck. I paid it. I had no visitors over there. Nobody even know where I lived at. While living there, I purchased that house. After I bought the house, I moved my shit from the Dorchester by myself, got a U-Haul because nobody would come help me. I lugged all that shit out that house on that U-Haul myself and moved into my home. Them niggas are still running the streets, running to the clubs, running this, going here, doing that. They're all dead now, so it doesn't even matter. But I made a decision, I didn't want that for my life. Not soon after I purchased that house in 1993. In Memorial Weekend of 1993, the little guy I was dating, who I'd known from Gary, Indiana, his name was Derek Greenwood, was killed in a car accident hanging out at the club with my friends. After I told him, leave them alone. He didn't get the memo. He didn't want to accept the memo. I said, Derek, you need to leave these niggas alone. They ain't about shit. Leave them alone. That night he called me and said he was going out to hang with them damn fags. I said, why are you hanging with them? Oh, we just going out. They let that nigga get killed on that highway because they let him get into that Samurai Suzuki sidekick, drunk as a skunk. They knew he was drunk. They let him get in that car anyway and ride down the highway, and he flipped that damn thing over. hit a curb or something over, and they was trying to get him out, couldn't get him out, and the truck came along and killed his ass. Catastrophe, kind of like what y'all just saw in them videos when kids getting run over by it. Imagine a tractor trailer flying down the highway, and there's this sidekick in the middle of the road, and he hits it, and the truck goes flying through there. He was killed immediately. First, he was alive, and they were trying to get him out. This happened in Memorial Weekend, 1993. You know where I was at Memorial Weekend in 1993? In my home bed sleep. I just bought that house. Bought it in March. I was over there working on my house. And I had made a wise decision. I didn't want to be around them niggas no more who were not going nowhere with their life. All them guys that I knew back there are dead and gone. In various ways they died. Either they died from AIDS, or car accidents, or murder, or suicide. They did. And they were doing nothing with their lives but hanging around a bunch of ignorant ass niggas. You want to go somewhere fast to your death? Or go somewhere and just hang around some ignorant ass niggas? I ain't going no place with no ignorant niggas that gotta be fighting and arguing and fussing and drunk and stupid. Leave them alone. Stay your ass out these fucking clubs. Everybody hate the club. I didn't say right to be at the club at 5 a.m. I didn't say nothing wrong with being at the club at 5 a.m. The problem I had was when they walked out that club fighting in the middle of the street at 5 a.m. That's where the issue came in. Now, of course, we all know the driver of the car may have intentionally or not hit them. We don't know. He was driving the vehicle. We'd have to ask him when they catch his ass. Now, had they been up on the sidewalk, walking on about their business, or just they fighting up on the sidewalk, and that car purposely came up on that sidewalk and got their asses, we could say, oh yeah, he came and got their ass intentionally. In the middle of the street, acting a fool, sitting ducks, just stupid. Y'all don't have a problem with that. People gonna fight. Yeah, they gonna fight, goddamn. That's why I'm going around these niggas. Niggas gonna fight. I'm not going around a bunch of ignorant ass niggas. Welcome to Niggerville, y'all. I keep my distance. I sit out here in this house. Why you buy that house way out there? It's so far from everybody. Like who? Well, who y'all talking about? My mom lives right around the corner from here. She drive out here. She had no issues coming. Who am I so far from? Oh, you ignorant ass niggas. Yeah, I'm very far from y'all. Now you go so way out there. I don't like that. It's too far. It wasn't meant. I wasn't by this house you'd like. Hell, you ain't coming out any damn way. I ain't coming out there. It's too far. I didn't even invite your black ass out here. You don't even know the address to the house, do y'all? No, y'all know it's way out. That's right, way out. And it takes me a minute to get out here. That means I don't have to deal with ignorant niggas. I literally can walk these streets and not feel comfortable. I've been walked all across this neighborhood. Didn't do that in other parts of the city I lived in. You couldn't walk through those neighborhoods. Here, and unfortunately, a couple of times I left the doors unlocked and all kinds of stuff. Ooh, I got too comfortable here. You lock these damn doors. Be asleep. I need that door. Ooh, got the door wide open. I said, oh shit, I forgot to do the dog out. You know, Earl ain't no damn good. He don't go around lock doors and shit like that. He lives in the fantasy world. At least I know, get my ass and go lock all the doors and make sure everything's secure. Nigga shit. If you dealing with a bunch of ignorant ass niggas, and every time you go to a bar or a restaurant, bar mitzvah, wedding, Carnival cruise ship, niggas like to fight on there. If every time you go someplace, niggas is fighting, and you around some niggas that's always got to kick off something, separate yourself from them before you end up getting killed because of their foolishness. I'm sure one of them guys that was out there in that fight probably was trying to break up the fight, or probably was just trying to, y'all, calm down. Y'all, I can see that sitting there. No, don't do that, John, don't do that. Oh, Dave, no, y'all, stop it. As they getting their ass on down the road, they over there fighting. Let me get the fuck away from their asses. I don't care if they are my friends, family members, dog. I don't give a fuck. I'm leaving. I told y'all, poof, vanish. This doggy, he just won't leave me alone this morning. Why won't you leave me alone? Why? I got that medicine in your eye. I'm just trying to do a video talking about these niggas, and you acting like a nigga right about now. Interrupted me, biting on me. playing, biting or chewing on wires. Why can't you go out in the living room like all the other good dogs we had? They be over there playing with their toys and all that stuff, but you always interrupt them. Why? Why? Biting? Well, you ain't got nothing else to do this morning. I'm going to feed you in just a minute. And I'm going to the gym. And leave your ass here. Go look at all these toys you can go play with. Go play trucks. Go. Yeah, go play that toy. Here, go over there. Well, y'all gotta make wise decisions about who you with, who you running around with. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, am I an ignorant nigga? Because if you out there fighting and acting a fool, you are an ignorant nigga. If everywhere you go, you got to get into it with somebody, I got to beef with somebody, I'm fighting somebody, you an ignorant nigga. I have a friend who went down to Miami, but he fighting now. He went down to Miami, got drunk, got the food, got to whipping some niggas, tore his ass up down there. Then after the police got there, they beat on him some more. But he never admitted the fact that he has an issue. I don't go no place with that nigga. Nowhere. When you meet niggas that's constantly acting a fool, you ain't have to go no place with them. You know, like I know, you better leave them niggas alone. When you find that you dealing with ignorant niggas who constantly fussing and fighting and acting like goddamn fool, don't go no place with them. Leave them alone. Be best for your life. Some of them guys would be alive right now. Had they simply said, y'all, I'm out of here, and walked away. But fighting in the middle of the street, I know y'all just, Walter just don't get it. He don't understand. That drive that car. Well, fuck you drive that car. Because if they hadn't had the ignorant black ass in the middle of that street fighting, in the middle of the fucking street, that car wouldn't have that opportunity to mow their ass down. That's how I feel. Based upon the video that I saw. You can go your drunk ass home. You got an anger problem, get it fixed. Go to anger management. All this fussing and fighting in these clubs, bars, and restaurants ain't helping. But it's just my thoughts and opinion. But who am I? A 52-year-old nigga who's sitting here in his house, alive and well, ain't fighting in nobody's bars and clubs and restaurants. What is the point? Today is Tuesday, August 16th. The year is 2022. I'm out of here. This is my thoughts, my opinions. If you don't like them, fuck ya. I'm out. Enjoy the rest of your day.